upgrading the Ajani Inspiring Leader Planeswalker deck. Hey everyone, it's VM Campos Magic Fan. I've got another Planeswalker upgrade video for you. Now this is the short version of the video. If you'd like the longer version, head on over to my Patreon, patreon.com/vmcampos. When you go there and sign up for the $1 tier, you'll get the longer version of the video, which includes the sideboard, expensive cards, and other cool upgrades. If you can't sign up at the moment, no worries, enjoy the shorter version of the video. This video is for beginning to intermediate players of Magic, those that have bought a Planeswalker deck and want to upgrade it. I'm going to focus on Core Set 2020 cards. So these are cards that you can get in the latest, greatest expansion of Magic, Core Set 2020, either on paper or digitally on Arena. I'm also going to focus on the commons and uncommons. It's a lot easier to get common and uncommon cards when you're first starting off as a beginner. The rare and mythic rare cards are harder to get to, but I will mention those if you go to the advanced version of the video. Don't forget to check the description of the video to jump to the different sections of the video. So first of all, the gem of the card is the Ajani Inspiring Leader Planeswalker. This is a 6 casting cost Planeswalker in a beautiful shiny foil. Mythic rare, 5 loyalty counters. So if you +2, you gain 2 life, put 2 1/1 counters on up to 1 target creature. So one creature can get up to +2/+2, plus you gain life. Life gain is very important in this deck, actually, as we will see as we upgrade it. -3, exile target creature. Its controller gains 2 life. So yes, you're giving your opponent 2 life, but you're taking out their best creature. If they're coming at you with a big old 10/10 creature, Ajani will exile it. And then -10, creatures you control gain flying and double strike until end of turn. Double strike is amazing. Any of your little creatures will do a lot of damage when they attack as a flyer and double strike. So even a 1/1 deals 2 damage. But if you've got, a 3/2 or so, it'll do a 6 points of damage. So pretty cool. Now we need to get to this point of 6 mana to summon it, but it's a monocolor deck. So that means all you need is at the most 6 turns to cast this, and your Planeswalker buddy is helping out. But let's see how we can upgrade the deck. The deck comes with 3 copies of Fencing Ace. This is a 2 casting cost 1/1 with double strike, so it deals damage and then deals damage again. So if your opponent is blocking with a 1/1, this will kill it before it can damage you back. If they don't block, it does 2 damage. Well, I want a full playset of these, so I'm going to remove one of the Daybreak Chaplain cards to add another Fencing Ace. So we'll have 4 of these, meaning it'll be easier to summon and you get the double strike creature. The deck also comes with 3 Angel of Vitality, 3 mana, 2/2 flying. If you would gain life, you gain that much +1 instead. So this gives you 1 extra life gain when you gain life. And this gets a +2/+2 as long as you have 25 life or more. So the great thing about this deck is that it really focuses on life gain. So we want to get to 25 life and as fast as we can. So we'll have actually 4 of these because I'm going to remove 1 more Daybreak Chaplain to add the full playset of Angel of Vitality. Once we get to 25 life, these are 4/4 flyers like the classic Sarah Angel. Okay, so how are we going to get to 25 life? Now, the deck comes with 3 Dawning Angel, but I'm going to do something interesting here. I'm going to remove them completely. Yes, they give you life. Yes, they love angels. But instead, I'm going to put in a full playset of Soul Mender. This is a 1 casting cost 1/1. Tap it to gain 1 life. So these can give you 4 life if you've got all 4 of them. Now, I took out the 3 of the other card plus 1 of the Chaplain. There's a whole set of 4 of these, and I'm not really going to keep them. So that will give me then a full playset of this. This is a turn 1 creature, and by the time they're setting themselves up on turn 2 or 3, you've already started to gain life with this creature, and getting closer to the 25 life. Well, I want 25 life because eventually these are amazing. The Twin Blade Paladin. 3 of them come with the deck. 4 casting cost 3/3. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on the Paladin. Every time you gain life, imagine having this 1/1 creature that you tap, you gain life, and this gets a +1. And you do it over and over. This is going to get huge and huge and huge. But wait a minute. If you have 25 life or more, this gets double strike. So even if it's just a plain old 3/3, this is going to do 6 damage to the opponent. And as it gains life, it's going to do double strike 4 damage or double strike 5 damage. Now, the interesting thing about this card is that it's an exclusive card, number 285. You can only get this card in the Planeswalker decks. You can't get them in cracking packs. But if you can get the full playset of this, I would recommend it because I love that double strike, with the life gain. Okay, other great ways to gain life. The deck already comes with 4 of these. I love these. The Savannah Sage. This is a 2 casting cost 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. Okay, easy. So, turn 1, Soul Mender. Turn 2, Sage. That gains you 2 life. Then you tap the Soul Mender plus 1 more. You're at +3 life. You're at 23 life. Then after that, you're getting closer and closer to having either this care about 25 life or this care about 25 life. Wait a minute, here's another way to gain life. The deck comes with 3 Impassioned Orators. This is a 2/2. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. So again, getting life gain just by summoning creatures. And if you already have the Angel of Vitality, you're going to get that much life plus 1 more. The deck comes with these 2 Goldmane Griffins. 3/2 for 5 mana. When you summon it, then you go summon your Planeswalker to your hand, so you'll have Ajani ready to join you soon enough. So these flyers are good. We'll keep them in the deck as is. I'm also going to keep as is the Sarah's Guardian. This is a 6 casting cost 5/5 with flying vigilance, so it will not tap when it attacks. Plus it gives your other creatures vigilance as well. So this is another card that's found in the exclusive Planeswalker deck, so if you want more of these, you'll have to get it that way. She's also in the welcome decks, these that you can get from your local game shop. So if you need more of these, there are ways to get her into the deck, because vigilance is pretty good. Now, to deal with your opponent's creatures, we've got built into the deck 3 Pacifies. 2 mana enchantment. Creature cannot attack or block, so obviously you lock down your opponent's creature. Now I'm going to get rid of the final Daybreak Chaplain to add the 4th one, so a full playset of Pacifism will take out one of your opponent's pesky blocking or attacking creatures. Nice. The deck came with 4 copies of Moment of Heroism, 2 mana, a creature gets +2/+2 and lifelink until end of turn. I'm going to remove those actually and put a full playset of more removal. This is Aerial Assault. For 3 mana, sorcery, destroy target tapped creature. You gain life for each creature you control with flying. So if you've got already out your Angel of Vitality, that gains you a life. And again, the more life that you gain, the stronger the angel gets, and better yet, this Twin Blade Paladin gets amazing. Even if you don't have any flyers out at the moment, you will still destroy one of your opponent's best creatures. So this is a full playset, and these are just commons, so you want a full set. And finally, the deck comes with the Loxodon Life Chanter. This one's pretty cool. 6 mana, 4/6. When it enters the battlefield, you may choose to have your life total become the total toughness of creatures you control. If you're down on life, and you've got a bunch of creatures out, this will save your skin because your life will become that new life total. And then look at this, 6 mana. Loxodon Life Changer gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the life total. So you don't have to choose for you to gain this life if you don't want it. But then when you've got that 6 mana, you can make this creature amazing. It's a 4/6. Let's say you've got 10 life. This will give it +10/+10. I would love to have a 14/6 creature. And then if I've got my angel out, well, this has vigilance. This is a pretty cool card. It's a rare card. It comes already built into the deck. So there you go. In the short version of the video, I recommended getting a full playset of the Fencing Ace, a full playset of the Angel of Vitality, a full playset of the Aerial Assault, and the Soul Mender. Those are the big changes that I would do to this deck. If you want to talk sideboard, head on over to my Patreon account, patreon.com/vmcampos. For $1, you can get access to the longer version of the video, where I talk about a sideboard, more expensive cards, and other cool strategies. This has been VM Campos, and I'll see you in the blind eternities.